NATO's Steadfast Defender exercise demonstrated the conduct of multi-domain operations on an unprecedented scale, integrating multiple national and multinational exercises and task groups over a long period of time, and over a broad geography of the North American region. East coast to NATO's eastern border. This includes sending reinforced maritime forces across the North Atlantic and into the High North region. Also currently part of SNMG-1 are the Spanish replenishment ship SPS Cantabria, the French Navy's FREMM frigate FS Normandy, and the German Navy's Type 702 Berlin-class auxiliary ship FGS Bonn. The aim of the Steadfast Defender is to demonstrate deterrence and defense of the Euro-Atlantic theater through the ability to provide a high-end war fighting force across the North Atlantic by sea. Seaborne reinforcement is a key element of NATO's deterrence and defense posture, especially in a competitive naval operating environment. All 31 NATO member states plus Sweden participate in Steadfast Defender. For the maritime phase, which is the opening of the exercise, with activities including reinforcements by sea across the Atlantic and into the High North, there are more than 50 ships, plus naval and maritime aircraft and assets such as unmanned vehicles. A dozen countries provided ships, 7 countries provided amphibious troops. Strength integration training, FIT, component. In this FIT phase, the task group works independently and begins to integrate. The U.S. Second Fleet-led Combined Task Force, North, CTFN, was also created to provide the exercise's maritime command element, operating under the NATO Allied Maritime Command, MARCOM, Maritime Component Commander. Steadfast Defender will evolve into Combat Enhancement Training, CET, in the exercise. The military arm of the country's maritime fleet, the U.S. Navy, helps patrol the world's oceans to keep them safe. With more than 285 ships, including 11 supercarriers, the U.S. Navy continues to deploy. Navy deployments generally involve several or more ships, submarines, and squadrons of naval aircraft engaged in activities designed to maintain high readiness. The U.S. Navy deploys its ships for a variety of purposes, including to support its allies. In another case, the U.S. Navy deployed a carrier strike group, that includes aircraft carriers, other ships and submarines, to train with other nations' navies. Most Navy deployments feature high levels of activity where intensive warfare training at sea is conducted. In order to fight more effectively, deployed U.S. Navy and U.S. Marine personnel are often busy with constant drilling. While at sea during these exercises and deployments, the speed of U.S. Navy operations tends to be high. During U.S. Navy joint military exercises, sailors and officers often work long hours training and drilling alongside U.S. allies. Most Navy deployments are regularly scheduled events and are conducted according to planned operational schedules. Each of the Navy's 6 fleets has the responsibility to patrol a specific area of the world's oceans, including the Mediterranean Sea. Each Navy fleet also deploys ships in certain areas of its patrol area. Operation Open Spirit is an annual mine clearance and explosive ordnance disposal (EOD) operation in the Baltic Sea. The unprecedented cohesion of the NATO alliance, our unrivaled capacity and capabilities, and our combined commitment to deterrence and defense of the Euro-Atlantic region and the High North. The sea and air drills are part of a series of exercises known as Sea Shield 2023 involving around 3,400 military personnel from 12 NATO member countries and several partner countries. These exercises provide complex coordinated training at the joint level, enhancing interoperability between allied forces and providing valuable experience in integrating land, air and maritime forces. NATO's standing naval forces will test their anti-air and anti-submarine warfare skills, as well as conduct mine countermeasures training before the amphibious landing. The exercise will involve 30 ships and around 1,700 personnel from Greece, Bulgaria, Turkey and the United States, according to the Defense Ministry. destroyer USS Arleigh Burke enters the Black Sea, 6th Fleet said the ship's patrols would ensure security and stability in this vital international waterway. Arleigh Burke spent approximately 21 days at sea and made port visits in Constanța, Romania, and Varna, Bulgaria. Both countries are members of NATO.
Hotel Alpha Yankee Roger out.